So, quick rundown. You came into the house last time. You were very rude to the lady of the house. You talked.
I wasn't.
No, you weren't. I'm talking
Yeah,
majority.
Ash and I were trying not to be.
I think it was
You
all Mitch.
went and had a look up at the body and were introduced to Ray. You then fingered the body and discovered that it was definitely stabbed. You guessed around or sometime between midnight and between decided. We'll say between dinner and 8 o'clock when the body was discovered by the butler. You talked to Lynn, who is the chef, who noted that he is missing a knife, and you talked to Wee, who said that he was who said that he was asleep in his bed all night. He then came downstairs and spoke to Aria, who is the butler. He said he found the body at 8 a.m, but had previously done rounds at about 3. But because it was dark, he couldn't tell you if the body was already dead or not.
Now, didn't we make the decision that it wasn't the cook because he was too clean, like with doing stuff, and the body was butchered?
Wait, who is Rhea? Rhea's the little girl, right?
Rhea was
Rhea.
No, Rhea was the brain dead chick.
Yeah.
And then Nicola
we
was the little girl.
It definitely wasn't the butler. It wasn't the little girl. Oh, sorry, the brain dead chick. The dad potentially, like we were thinking, the maid might want revenge on the dad for what he did to her. And then I also wrote could be Jamil. I don't remember who Jamil is.
Yeah, I've got the same.
Jamil is one of the sons who is in a relationship with one of the workers. You haven't met them yet. That Taris wasn't particularly happy with.
Yeah, and then we wrote Prob's not cook because the murder was sloppy and the chef is fresh as fuck.
Yeah, like he's good at he doesn't make sense to be him.
So
and
fresh and
also
so clean.
Also, Josh got slapped by a fish.
Yes, that was the best
and
part
now
of
I
the
have
entire
a
night.
magical pike.
That thing fucked me in the face with its tail.
That was so funny.
Mitch just decided to lay down on a dead body for no reason.
Look,
we all do things.
I tried to enter his mind. It's very good looking, very daddy material.
And a reminder of the bets that we placed. Josh is out because, well, we don't know. But Josh said butler. Mitch said it's the kids. I guess that it was the maid.
That's why I've gotten the child written down. Okay.
Iz wrote, Iz thinks it was the forbidden lovers.
Yeah.
I was already dead to the world then.
Yeah. Ash had tapped out.
Ash was drowning.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I think we were gonna, one of the things we wanted to do was talk to the son, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the next step.
Is that who we're looking at in this room?
So that was Aria.
No,
that was the butler. That's just where you ended.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, we were leaving that room. I'm going to re-describe this area. When you came down the stairs, looking at so from the stairs looking down to your left, you could hear sobbing, which you now know to be Aria. To your right, you could hear what sounded like shuffling and boxes being moved. And in the far left, you could hear some form of what sounded like burning.
Our life sounds like what?
Burning.
Am I tripping? Did anyone else hear? Is that a sound effect? Or am I fucking...
The burning sound?
Yeah.
No, yeah, something's burning. It's from the Minecraft stream.
Okay, I'm like, am I really that fucked in the head? Because there's much potential for that to be the case.
There is something burning.
Okay.
You can hear it.
So I believe at the very last point we left off, I dragged what's his face behind the bar, Hemlock.
He
Woke up
woke
behind
up
the
and
bar.
smacked his head.
Yeah. So we move on from there, I guess.
Yeah, I'm happy too. So maybe we should go towards. Sorry, the crying was downstairs.
The crying
it
was a
was-
rear.
Butler.
The
Yeah,
bar.
where you are.
Cool.
So y'all have just gotten out of his head after fucking around with a fish for about a half hour. So
I mean,
From
the burning
here-
sounds pretty concerning.
yeah, I'm tempted to go towards the burning. I think.
Yeah, I think we all go.
The burning sound is you come out the door and you go down. You're going that way.
Okay.
Everyone going there?
Yeah, while I'm down here. Now there's 2 doors down here.
Uh-huh. Burning one sounds to the right hand
One
side.
tells only lies, one tells only truths.
So you know, I'm gonna knock on the door.
That one? Okay.
You got to knock? This is so unlike you.
I know.
Okay.
You know what? In that case, let's change it. I'm just gonna barge right in.
Oh,
No,
God.
not Aiden Part 2.
Yes, Aiden Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, Electric Boogaloo. I love it.
Aiden Part 2, the Kachowaning.
Okay, so as you enter, you can see a very large. I need to get OBS in front so I can actually see what the house is. There we go. You can see a very large, what looks like blue flame. In like a giant cauldron. You can also see a elf praying. I'm going to stop everyone here and say, huge red flag alert. This character can be skipped at any point. Let me know and I will just give you the details that you need to know. This character has apparently gone very deep in my mind. Apparently this is what I pulled out for it. Okay. Just so everyone's
this
aware.
is his trigger warning.
Yeah, this is the... There's a get out of jail free card on this character.
Okay.
Anyone can pull the plug. So, yeah, you enter. There is a large fire burning in the far room. It's blue and is not emitting any smoke. And so, away you go.
Very ethereal.
Hence why we heard it, but not smelt it.
Yeah, it's not permitting any smoke, and the room isn't hot. It's kind of just like a mild 16 to 18 degrees, that sort of temperature.
Right.
I'm gonna walk into the room and just
Oh, wow.
observe.
Yeah, the fire still burns and the girl still prays.
So she's just praying. Is she like full on just not moving and focused on the praying entirely? Are there like little,
Yeah, she's
I
sort
don't know
of.
what you would call it, body language, I guess, things?
I mean, she's sort of sitting down in that stereotypical legs under legs, like where they're kneeling forward sort of periods thing. And yeah, head down, relatively tranced out. There's no. I don't know
Alright.
what you're looking for.
She seems very focused. Hey, Hemlock. Did you want to introduce yourself?
For a second now, I forgot I'm Hemlock. I'm like, oh, who's Hemlock? That's a cool name.
Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck.
Dear God.
Wait, what is my character name? Brank.
Hi there, Spectral
Right.
Man.
And they're what?
He is the Spectral Man.
My darling, it's a woman.
I don't care. It's Spectral Man.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
This is how we
It was-
upset every person in the house.
Yes, this is why we ask him to go first, because then he cops the bad.
Okay. Yeah, so she now looks up and looks over and in quite a weak voice says, "Oh, hello? How can I help?"
We're investigators.
That's nice.
I don't know if you know this, but it's been a murder.
Yes, I know. I was the one that reported it to the authorities in the town.
I'm just gonna look back at others and be like, "Does anyone realize this is the reporting person? Does anyone else know that?"
Nope.
I wasn't listening too much, so yeah.
Do you not think someone should have told us who actually put in the report? Fucking corporate.
It's always
Versus EB Games.
I swear, they never know what they're doing.
I'm just gonna look back at her and be like, "Sorry, can we ask you some questions?"
Yeah. As she sort of stands up and crosses her arms in front of her, not in like a humph kind of way, just in like the
Just a general arm cross.
general arm cross.
Why are you the one that put in the report?
Aria told me to run into town. I guess because I'm the fastest.
Do you sprint often?
No, not normally. I spend most of my
Right.
time in the house.
So you don't
Excuse
spend
me,
much
ma'am.
time outside?
Only when I take Ria out.
I'm gonna look back and be like, "Hey, I'm talking to her first. Wait your turn."
Sorry. I'm gonna turn to Brank. Just whisper. Seriously, this Hemlock dude. Why do we get assigned to him?
He's a dumbass, that's for sure.
No, you're not wrong.
I really hope I fucking accidentally solve this case now. That's what I want to comment. Like, I just want to solve it in the dumbest fucking way possible, where I like literally trip into the murderer.
I highly doubt it, but let's hope that's the case.
Anyway, back to the questioning.
Yeah, only when I take Ria outside.
So then, how do people know you're the fastest?
I'm the youngest. I guess Ria assumed.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. You know. You guys got questions?
Oh, you're
Fine.
done now? You're done?
Finished? You good?
I asked my questions.
You asked if she comes outside often, if she runs. You good?
There's a method to my madness.
What is
More madness.
is she? Did you say she's an elf? I can't remember. I don't know why that's in my brain.
Yeah, she's an elf.
Cool. Excuse me, miss. What is your name?
My name is Luis.
He's the caretaker
You're
for
the
Ria.
caretaker. Yep.
I sure am. Quite what I spend most of my day doing.
So, the head of the house. What was his name? Taurus.
As you mention her name, she sort of shivers a little.
I don't suppose with some certain things going on in this household that you might hold a particular resentment towards the man.
She just looks down at the ground and says, yes.
Must be hard. Having to see Rhea's future being taken from her by a madman.
It is hard for the poor girl, yes. She had so much to live for, but now she can barely move.
Yes. It's sad. It's unfortunate. Now,
Why?
I don't suppose you could possibly tell me of your whereabouts between the hours of 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. Was the body murdered yesterday? I can't remember.
Last night.
Last night, yeah. So yeah, could you please tell me your whereabouts between 7 p.m. and 8 a.m. yesterday / today?
We had dinner at about 7 o'clock ish.
Mm-hmm.
I I helped Ria with that, and then I took her up to her room,
Right.
and I went to bed about the same time as everyone else. I don't know the exact, sorry. And then I woke up probably around 7:30ish, yes. When shortly after Ria sent me into town.
I don't suppose you would know if anybody in the household might want the head of the house dead.
Again, she looks at the ground and shivers. And I can't think of anyone.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and that's all I wanted to ask. Anybody else want to take a crack?
Just a question. What were you doing in between 7:30 and 8?
Checking on Ria. Checked on Ria. And went downstairs to get some breakfast. And that would have been about 8ish. I started to eat.
Was the cook down there when you got breakfast?
Yeah, Lynn wakes up long before me.
What about everyone else?
Pretty much everyone was awake by 8. Malvin was already gone. I think
Who was?
Malvin. Melvin, sorry.
Who's that again?
You don't know. You haven't met him.
Oh.
Melvin had already left. Lynn was cooking. Isma was helping in the kitchen, as was Vera. Ria was doing his rounds, I suppose. Then, hey.
What about the the children? Were they awake?
No, the entire family was dead to the world. Even Ria was completely out of it.
I'm pretty sure they were drugged somehow.
That
Yes, that
is
does make
clear.
sense.
So
I remember something like they all sleep in the same dorm, hey?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna turn and ask the girl, by chance, did you see anyone wake up in the middle of the night that could have been in the staff quarters?
I don't know. Quite a heavy sleeper. Woken up for someone leaving.
I'm sure someone around here isn't a heavy sleeper out of all of you. And especially being a carer, you probably, probably be your first instinct is to wake up and sense trouble.
I mean, care, but the person I care for sleeps on the other side and level of the house. The person that I'm pretty sure is the lightest sleeper would be Melvin, but he's, as far as I'm aware, not here at the moment.
And who
Where's
is
your
this Melvin?
connection to him?
Melvin is a hunter, typically gone before sunrise,
That's very suspicious now.
and goes
Indeed,
to
indeed.
the forest to get food.
So, at this point, are we all thinking that he totally hunted it, put some drugs in it, and then served it to the chef? Because that's what I'm thinking.
That was a quick assumption.
It doesn't take much.
But it could also be in the water or whatever drink they had.
True.
Did
Could be a
you
drinking thing.
Did you not have any of the food that was served last night?
We workers eat from we eat like after
Separately.
after the family.
Do you eat from the same sort of cooking, or do you get separate meals cooked for you?
Lynn typically cooks twice. So one for the family, one for us.
So, just a quick question, and I just want to know if you might know. Who else works with Lynn in the kitchen to make the family's meal?
Vera and usually.
And who's wait, which one's Vera?
Someone you haven't met.
Who are these people?
Well, Vera is sort of a every maid. She helps in the kitchen area. As is Yzma, although she does get a bit slack with her work sometimes. Leaves it to Vera.
And so these two are just sort of your float about maids, is that correct?
Very much so, yes.
Can you describe these two for us?
Vera is a younger girl. I'd guess she's about her mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively fair. Had quite a hard childhood, by my understanding. And Yzma is her 30s, I believe. Year 2. And she's again quite fair. She's going out with Neil, the son of the.
And that's Yzma, right? Correct?
Yes.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Yzma, because she gave the poison to Cusco.
Congrats, you got one of the references.
Yeah, of course. Automatically, I have suspicions on Yzma because of. Nah, I'm joking. I do have a question though. Who are you praying to, if I may ask?
Looking back up at you the entire time, she hasn't looked at me. To be honest, I don't know. No one in particular. Just the universe in general, I suppose.
Strange.
Were you
Why
praying for
is
yourself?
there a big ominous flame sitting in the middle of this room anyway?
That is an altar that the Lord had. Much like the cold room up in the kitchen, the Lord has a fancy for magic. And so he had this altar constructed. Flame never dies. So, but I've never asked to whom the flame burns.
So, who do we suspect? Are we changing bets?
No, I'm still going with the butler. Butler always does it.
Alright, I've got 10 gold on Hemlock for the butler. What about Lillian? Who do you believe it is?
Look, I'm still gonna say it's the lovers.
One of the lovers or both of them?
Well, look, they probably were in cahoots.
Cool.
But-
Alright.
That's what I'm assuming.
Down for lovers. Kettle, who do you think it is? You willing to place bets?
That's
Betting on who in this family did the deed.
done. Mitch,
Yeah.
remember where we are.
Okay.
I can
I'll
only
be back
repeat
to you.
things.
I'm just putting my pizza back. Hang on.
So Mitch, because she's a bird person, she can only repeat shit.
I'm a kinku.
Oh right,
She
that's right.
can't
You
talk
heard.
like normal in this place.
Actually, technically, I can't speak to any of you except Brank.
What?
Who's the other dwarf?
Hemlock.
Hemlock's no.
Wait,
Hemlock's a
why
gnome.
can't you speak?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh
gnome,
yeah,
motherfucker.
that's right. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You
Okay, well-
only speak.
I can only speak to you because we're the only two
Dwarvish.
together.
I speak common.
I speak common and Dwarvish in this form.
All of us can speak the same languages.
I can speak Dwarvish, Thieves' Cant, and Common.
Are you a rogue?
Apparently. It's a
What's your
bit weird.
backstory?
No idea.
You didn't
Like
really
a-
worry about one.
No, are you
Yeah.
an urchin or
I don't think that matters in this.
it gives you your abilities?
Oh, Christ knows. Appears to be completely random. Something about a false identity. Charlatan. I've
Oh,
created a second
hey!
identity.
I'm a criminal pickpocket. Background.
Apparently, I've created a second identity that includes documentation, established acquaintances, license. Allow me to assume that person.
I still haven't seen the new store yet.
Jesus.
Good.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
people
you missed
fucking
like
work.
every ship like the last like what month?
Yo.
Also, you live down in Brisbane.
Yeah. Through no fault of your own.
Your just fault.
So, Brank, who do you believe it is? Placing that bet down.
Hey, I've said it's the maid all along. That's been my bet.
Yeah. Okay, but now that there's actually several maids.
Look, I said maid. I'm sticking by what I said.
Well, seeing as I stuck by child, you're sticking with maid. Ours is very broad.
I originally thought it was Louise. But this other chick is sounding a bit dodgy. This
Sigma?
Viola or Volva, or not Volva.
Vera.
Vera.
That just made it 10 times better than just Josh screaming that in the background.
What did I scream?
Oh, nothing, it's okay.
I think that was Mitch.
Because I
Oh,
didn't say
Mitch.
shit.
Vulva.
Yeah, I thought that was Josh. You sounded like Josh Mitch.
Yeah, so I'll write you down for, it was the vulva. It means the wife, yeah? That's my vulva.
God, you guys are idiots.
Did you hear all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
Shall we carry on?
Yes.
Righto, so you appear in the brain of Louise. It's pretty similar to what you normally recognize. A little bit different. Obviously, because she's an elf, it's slightly different makeup, I suppose. But noticeable or similar enough that you can easily traverse with no real qualms. And you are free to go.
Well, I suppose I look back and, kind of just like, what the hell is everybody else? Brink? Is anybody else coming through?
Oh, yeah, I'm here with my fish.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good, but where the hell is everybody else? This is one hell of a fractured mind.
Oh, wait, it's just us in here.
Just us.
So, what do you mean? Ash, you can hear them talking.
She
Guys?
can or she can't?
She can.
Like, where is
And
everybody
my
else, Brink?
progress. I don't know. Why do you think I know? I don't know shit.
Oh, I don't know. You came in after me.
Yeah, and then the rest followed after me.
We can hear you.
I can hear voices.
You're a
Come
llama.
Come
Fucking-
towards my
oh my
voice.
god.
Why is there llamas?
Because traveling people.
Yeah. The traveling, wandering villages.
I'm looking at the map like
I-
there's no fucking llamas. I realize on Minecraft.
I can't bring up the Discord thing, so I just keep hearing noises in the background.
Don't worry about it.
Fine.
I think he's ran. No, he hasn't. Where the fuck? Oh, he's invisible, isn't he? There you go.
Oh my god, there's been a second murder.
Anyway.
Yes, I can hear Brank. I can hear voices. Follow me. Keep speaking.
Come towards my voice.
Oh my god, I see them.
Oh,
What?
right, they were just right here. It's fine.
Look, it's the fish.
Yeah, you want a good slap, boy?
Oh my god, I
I
forgot
already
how
got slapped
short
by a
you were.
fish.
You what?
You got slapped by a what?
I got slapped by a fish.
By a fish.
Well, I mean,
Is
I
it-
say fish. I think technically it's an amphibian.
Yeah, it's or a dragon, really.
Dragon.
That was pretty cool. It was hilarious.
Well, it's a bit weird that we all ended up in separate places. But that's not a good sign for the mind.
Separate.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I forgot we had the crow. All right. Let's push forth, team. Let's find the truth.
I strum on
we
my
seek.
lute. Push forward.
Very good.
I'm gonna come up to here and I'm gonna kick the door with my boot.
I'm gonna be right behind her. Him, her. Are you a him or a her?
I'm a him.
You're a
Yeah,
him.
Brank.
I am Brack.
Yep. So
So
you
we
kick
have
the
Brack
door.
and then we have Morgan.
You hear a very loud sort of clang, and nothing much happens. A little bit of dust comes off.
Gross. Brain dust. Now, clearly, these are memories that have been locked up. We need to get in there.
Is there a lock on the door?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes.
I have tools. I have lockpicking tools.
There is no lock, no handle, nothing.
Never fucking mind.
All right. Assemble team. Let's bust this bitch open.
I knock on the door.
You don't hear anything from the other side.
I
Oh, we're
shrug,
gonna have to
strap
go.
my lute and walk away.
I'm just gonna come up behind Mitch. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, I think that door called you fat. Knock it down.
I mean, I'm not the barbarian. Brank is.
Oh, I'm the barbarian. That's right. I am a barbarian.
I mean, I just look back at you and go, and?
yeah, I love to smash stuff.
Hey, Brent,
I'm like-
the door said that your fish is dumb.
Oh, my fish ain't dumb.
I just imagine that like the Hulk Hogan voice. Or like the boulder from Avatar The Last Airbender.
I'm dumb.
That's less
I
known,
wish I
but
was
yeah,
that
right.
cool.
The boulder is conflicted.
All right, so are we like rolling strength and stuff?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try and shoulder in the door.
Is that your 10 and 11?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Alright,
Yep,
can I just
no.
say, if I can hit this door harder than you, I swear to God.
You know what? I'm gonna roll too.
Never mind.
Wait, we have items and stuff in here, hey.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm already thinking about that. I got an idea.
Ooh, that's not. We're all just trying to
Okay.
bash in the door. All of us.
Look.
Fail.
Alright, I got a hand axe and I got a pike.
Why do you have advantage?
I can't turn it off for whatever reason.
Okay.
It has the usual buttons.
Oh, that's a setting you can deal with. Okay, yeah, no. Door stay closed.
The fuck it does. Give me a second. I got an idea.
I'm investigating.
Yeah, it's the door. With no
Do
handle
I notice
or...
any handles or entrances, or
Uh,
what does the door look like?
it's a very sturdy oaken looking door. Can't see any
I see
obvious
you're
ways of
pulling
it
an
opening.
Aiden there.
No obvious marks on it.
Door.
Alright, well, there's about to be a mark. So,
Ah, knee, ow, ow.
alright, lads, what weapons you got?
Look, I've got a short sword,
Okay, yep.
so I don't have a blunt weapon, which is probably going to be useless. I have ball bearings.
Nah,
You fucking what?
they're to make people trip over.
Hey, Callum, can I make a bomb?
Do you have the materials to make a bomb?
Do you really want to
Uh,
blow her mind?
Kind of.
Do
Go
you really
on.
want to blow him?
What are the materials you can be using to make a bomb?
Well, that's why I'm just quickly checking all my shit.
Tinderbox.
No.
What? I could use parts from a tinderbox to help.
I mean,
I
you
need
have
more
flint
than
and small bits of wood. That's like fur and not fur.
Yeah, that can all help as a catalyst. Give me a second. I've got an idea.
It'll help as a catalyst, but it won't make a bomb.
Got an idea. Shh.
Guys, maybe there's a button somewhere nearby.
What's everyone got on them? I want to see if I can make a bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm
leave
gonna tell you right
those
now, you
guys
do not have the materials to make a bomb.
Well, that's just upsetting.
I'm gonna go look for a
this
button.
one for a bit.
You have no high or low explosives you can use.
Yo, my name is Flint Master.
Right, what?
That's
Rank
apparently what I
Flint
named it. Yep.
Nice. Mine is Morgan
I have-
Battlehammer, even though
I-
I don't battle with hammers.
I don't have Flint.
Nice to know we're keeping the namesakes up.
Also, my dude smells like fish. Like, severely.
So basically, you just felt like a poor brothel.
What? Why is that a fact we needed to know?
That's one of my flaws is that he smells very strongly of fish.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna go up this way. I'm gonna walk around, see what I can find.
pause. As you walk past, that sort of hallway, like closure bit,
Yeah.
you get the memory, of hearing from you're talking to Lynn, sort of a casual conversation, and he's talking about a new tax that Taurus is thinking of introducing.
Hmm.
And this is a tax that would affect non-humans in particular,
Interesting.
and it'll be a relatively steep tax from what he is saying.
Even more motive.
Yes.
And then come back to yourself.
Is Lynn
One
human again?
Lynn sure is human.
That's the wife, right?
No, Lynn is the
No.
cook.
Oh, okay.
The wife is Henny.
Yeah, and I'll live in here.
What the fuck?
All right. I'm gonna turn back to the group and sort of reiterate what just happened. They are caught up.
Yep.
And we're gonna continue moving on.
Yep.
Let's go, team.
Dun 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 dun.
I summoned my loot.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, can you just be playing the Indiana Jones song?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ding 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 ding.
I'm gonna turn back like this crow is incredibly uplifting. I love it.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Hi, who are you?
So you
Yoda.
see.
Do or do not. There is no try.
You see a version of Luis, exactly the same as outside, though not covered in tears from being
Oh, she
verbally
looks like a
assaulted.
different colour.
It might well be a different color. Like the clothes
And
me.
almost physically assaulted.
Almost.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings. Again.
Again?
Again?
You talked to me outside.
Oh my god, this one has a link to the outside.
They've all had a link to the outside.
Well, no, because last time we talked to what's his face, Aria, and he didn't have like any fucking inkling that we were actually in the.
He's also drunk.
True.
He is
I
off
forgot
his
that part.
face.
Yeah, I
He
didn't
is
forget he was
lame.
completely off his tits.
Anywho. What can I do for you this time?
No, I got nothing.
Honestly, didn't expect to get this far. Anybody else?
Do you have any ponds in here?
Just looks at you, just confused. Why would there be a pond in a brain?
You know, that's the question we all have.
One may ponder, but no ponds.
Dum.
Okay, maybe we should have done some more exploring before we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We'll be
Um,
back.
Hey, look, there's a door back there that doesn't have any handles or a lock. Are you hiding some memories behind that door? Is it possible we could get inside?
Oh.
Do they relate to the killing of Taurus? How do you say his name?
Yes.
Like, size, and say, to an extent.
Okay, well, in that case, we're going to need to get in there.
I don't think you will be able to, but you can try.
I'm gonna look back at him and I'll be like, how's that bomb going?
Hang on, I turned Josh way down. What did he say?
It actually sounded perfect.
He said in a very faraway voice, "It's on its way."
Turn it back up.
So do you have any like connection to the door? Can you allow a sentry, seeing as it's your brain, or are they just permanently locked behind that door?
They're memories I don't want anyone to see. I know the door will stay closed.
this probably isn't gonna do anything, but I'm going to cast Charm Person. See if
Okay.
I can
It is
kind
with
of
the charm
try.
person.
Yeah, Shantae, it's gotten me good places in the past.
Alright,
So-
you have to roleplay how you're charming him.
Yeah, I know. So, to see if I can get in her good books.
I want to
and
say
alright.
memories and then point the other way.
Yeah, hang on a sec. I've just tried to cast it. Why isn't it letting me? Is it just like a d20? Yeah. Not the best, but not the
What's
worst.
your spell save?
My spell save is 12.
Well, so I will roll
He's got to beat it. Oof.
whatever that is. 5, for she is charmed, so she sees you as a friend.
Yay! I'm gonna say to her, I understand that there are certain memories in anyone's life that you don't wish to remember and have kept deep down inside of you, but this is really, really important, and we need to figure out who murdered the master of this house so we can bring that person to justice. And I'm sure you'd want that due to your connection to the daughter. But please, we really need your help.
looks down, almost in shame, and says, "All right, as a friend, I must warn you, it's not pretty."
Like a warning.
That's okay.
And you hear a very faint clunk in the background.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and we know how much this will we know how hard this could be. So, thanks.
Just don't tell anyone, please.
Let's go.
Don't respond to that, and yeah, we go.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, Hemlock, the bomb, don't worry about it.
Y'all are so destructive.
Damn right.
Anyway.
I love that Iz went from like, let's tie her up, someone hit her over the head, to
And then when
"No,
she's in the
it's
brain, she's all
really
lovey-dovey.
hard."
Yeah, no, literally the brain me and the investigator me are different.
It's like the Kermit meme where he's got
Yeah.
like the hood over.
Yep, that's literally it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's head
Let's go.
back.
Still haven't blown anything up yet.
Is this
Wait,
right?
where are we going down here? What the? Let's go up here, motherfuckers. What are you doing?
I'm
I'm
very
over here.
confused. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
A lot of brains today.
Josh and Brink, as you go through there,
We're gonna get fucked.
yeah, you get hit by a
Yeah.
memory. You actually get knocked back by this one, like sort of black out almost. So you're actually in almost a squalor house. You're quite small, and you can see that your mother, was a male intake maker. What?
Was a what?
A male intake maker. I misspelled main. Your mother was
Is
coming.
that like the old-fashioned word for she like took sperm deposits?
No, I just misspelled main somehow. So anyway, so she's coming back from work. She's quite grubby. She's clearly been working in a field or in some form of hard labor sort of deal. Your father rushes to the door to greet her, and you notice that he's actually missing like the front portion of his right arm, sort of
Yeah.
like halfway from his elbow down.
Yeah.
So obviously he can't really do any work, and with your mother being the only one able to provide, you are living in quite a bit of squalor. Yeah,
Damn.
get back to yourselves.
These motherfuckers be poor.
Yeah, well, you don't start out rich wanting to be a maid.
Hey, maybe that's how she knew she made it.
I hate you.
So bad.
Okay, 1 second, I will remove that door for you. And dynamic lights.
Hey,
Alright.
This place is like.
Are we? Where are
Josh, you're about to have some fun.
Oh, I'm about to get gang raped.
we?
Wait, so you didn't go through the door?
Wait, I think we're lost. God damn it, Hemlock.
Yeah, so we'll come back to Brink and Hemlock in a moment.
I-
Em, why
no.
did you follow me? This is gonna go bad.
Was I right the first time where I went?
You know what's even better?
What do you mean?
I have 12 health.
How did you fuckers get lost?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we went to
We
the
went,
door.
we went spelunking.
Anyway,
In a brain?
Yeah.
as the three of you enter the doorway,
Oh no.
you of course get hit by a vision. This one is really, really fucking hard. Again, remember that time the Hemlock got knocked back? You get smacked back against that far wall. So you're in Taurus's office, basically on your knees begging for him to spare her family. from this new tax after hearing it from Lynn, because they're not going to be able to afford it, and they can't really just leave. And he's basically saying, scratching the chin, doing the, I could make a deal with you, that I could then be convinced to allow you to, or your family to be accidentally exempted from the token, from the off of the tax. However, it will take a great deal from you. You then flash forwards a wee bit, you sort of black out and come back to a different memory. You're lying naked in bed. You can hear Taurus in the background getting dressed. And as he walks out the door, he sort of says, "You really do love your ma, huh?" And closes the door behind you.
Whoa,
Behind him.
Okay, that got fucking dark.
It's basically the
Right.
scene. It's basically
You
that
really
scene.
want to solve this murder.
Yeah, it's basically that scene from Forrest Gump, but way darker. And then
Jesus
this sort of repeats itself 4 or 5 times until you are almost violently ejected from that vision.
Can we just say you forgot your trigger warning for the viewers watching from home?
No, I didn't.
No,
No,
he,
No,
he
we
recorded it.
won. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear shit.
Yeah,
was your
also I said it a few times.
Yeah, that's on you then.
Yeah,
Whoops.
both Cal and Ash said it. We had like a 5-minute conversation about it.
So it's what-
Yeah, so you're all back here.
Or they could be back with us.
No.
Cool. I'm just gonna turn to the other two and just be like, so, did you guys see that too?
I nod.
There is some really bad stuff going on in this house.
Bad stuff.
So, yeah. We should probably go find the others.
Speaking of others, unless you have anything in particular, yeah, as you guys walk around
So
that
you guys
corner,
should have some stuff before we get fucked.
yeah, if you guys walk around that corner, you in particular, Josh, you spot they look like goblins. They're not. They're sort of like shadow sort of things. Like they're you would recognize them as sort of unhappy thoughts from your training. But they just take on the
Yeah.
appearance of the goblins because that's the tokens that I have. And as they spot you, they let out a bit of a gargle and start to attack.
I'm about to make them gargle. Oh god, no, not like that.
Okay, so the goblin boss is gonna. What have you got? Gonna throw a javelin at you, Josh. Does a 21 hit?
It does not.
Don't believe so.
You what?
That hits for 3.
That's rude.
Yeah. Next is another goblin. Goblin. Kenku. So this guy is going to scimitar. I believe that's. Why are you doing this? Scimitar. I've lost. assuming a 8 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And second attack. Why does this keep moving shit? A 6 doesn't hit either.
Nope.
8 rather. Hello. And you are good to go, Kenku.
So the squares.
Yep.
Are they 5 foot?
Sure are.
I would like to dash.
Hmm? As you're dashing through there, you get a vision. You're walking through town, or towards town. You can sort of see it off in the distance. And there's another lady next to you. You split off while she goes to the market and you return home. And talk to your parents about the news of the taxation, and said that, telling them that you're seeing if you could get an exemption for them from your boss. And you come back to yourself at that point.
Okay, that's me.
Okay.
Hey Ash, you know rogues more than I do. What does Dash do?
It's every class.
That's every class, so it
okay,
means you
never
can
mind.
move another 30 feet.
Another 30 feet.
It doubles your movement, but it costs you your action. But if you're a rogue, you can use cunning action to do it without using up your action.
But you have to be a certain level to get that.
Ash, does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
And take 3 damage, please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 5 damage.
Wait, so these aren't actually goblins, hey, this is just like negative energy?
Sort of, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
They're just using goblin tokens.
Yep.
Are we just like physically eliminating the negative energy from it?
Not really, you're sort of giving it a chill. Right, which guy is this? That one. He is gonna jump around to here and take a slice at Hemlock. Oof. Taking 5, buddy.
That's a bit rude.
And a second attack with disadvantage. He absolutely whiffs, I assume.
He does indeed.
Okay. God, trying to navigate this with only one screen. There. And it is now Brink's turn.
Cool. I am going to try and hit the one that just snuck up near. Oh, actually, I can't really see what's going on down there. I'm guessing there's 2 down there and then 3 up here. Like 2.
I can't see what you mean by there and where.
Like up here. 3 and then 2 down.
I guess I can't see your pings or anything.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to attack the one down from me.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him with my pike.
Yep. He knocks it away as it comes through.
Okay.
Interesting.
He parries it.
Parry.
Parry.
Okay. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Let me have a proper read of my sheet for the next turn.
Barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Rage, extra attack. Reckless attack.
Do I only have a certain amount of those, or is that?
I think you have like 5, but they last a minute.
Yeah, she definitely does not have 5 rages at this level.
Whatever. You have an amount.
She'll probably have about 3.
Yeah, so that's 3 minutes
when-
of rage.
And it's when you make your first attack.
It was.
So, no, it wasn't, because I already attacked with the pike. So if I did reckless attack first, it would have given me an advantage.
It also gives enemies an advantage on hitting you.
Yeah, it does, but I also have. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Okay. Emlock, get up.
Cool.
Short fry.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna high five this guy right here in front of me. In the face with shocking grasp. I'm assuming a 23 hits him.
I would be surprised if it didn't.
1 lightning damage.
Oh no.
Oh god. Alright,
Yep.
guys, we're coming.
Yep, that was definitely an attack.
And then just to be extra fancy dancy, I'm now not going to do anything else because I can't do anything else.
Fantastic.
And it's Morgan's turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna get on my merry way and do some dashing. Each square is 5 foot. did you say?
Yeah, so you get 60 motion.
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be smart about this. So I can use my cunning action. Does that mean I can technically do 2 dashes?
Yeah.
If I use my cunning action.
Yeah. You just have a limited resource for them, don't you? No, you don't.
No, cunning action is just a
Yeah.
separate action.
No, yeah, you have an extra dash, an extra
So-
30.
Yeah. One more. Bingo. Alright, that's me done.
Yeah.
Your dwarf is speeding through this right now.
Goblin. Because you tried to smack it, it's gonna smack you. Tatar. Give me 17 hit.
Wait, sorry, who's this for?
Brink.
Did you say 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 hits.
So you're taking 4, was that? Yeah, 4 damage. And good. Next is Lillian. Running.
Run, Lil, run.
I realized I was just muted. Okay, I'm running.
Just for
Always-
reference, where you are, Kettle went one way. I went the other.
Wait, sorry.
Wait.
So someone went one way, someone went the other.
Sorry, apologies. Kettle went the top way. I went the left way, so we both split up.
Okay. I sprint to the left. What can I see in front of me? Can I see?
I mean, not much.
Not much.
It looks exactly the same as when you walked past there 2 minutes ago.
Okay, cool. So there's nothing that's I can see that's going to attack me or anything, right? That's all where the others are, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
far.
cool. Well, I'm gonna dash and try and find my companions.
Yeah.
So I was here. So dash is 30. No, 60 is it? Sorry.
Yeah, so 60 total.
Damn, how far away were you guys?
Apparently very.
Yeah, we had the tour.
Well,
Yeah, we really did just take off, though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And if
Cool,
it was
okay.
a straight shot, they could have easily gotten there. But because it's, not on straight.
That is my turn.